Hello friends, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to a summer daily vlog. I don't know why I just sang that. Welcome you guys. I thought I could carry you guys with me today and show you what we do. This is kind of a busy week, so I haven't vlogged as much as normal, but we have Vacation Bible School with our church this week. It's actually a bunch of churches coming together to put it on for the community, so it's a lot of kids. And I wasn't really sure if we were going to take Nate to it because it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of kids. But I was able to sign up to be his buddy and kind of go through the different stations with him. We went last night and he did really well. We had to leave just a little bit early because he kind of got over it, overstimulated. But he did super good and we're excited to go back tonight. But it just makes the day go by so fast because, okay, who's texting me? I don't even recognize this number. Do you guys, oh, it's just a spam email. It's just a spam text. Do you guys get those like all day long? I get like spam calls, spam texts, spam email. Usually the only people that call me are my mom or like doctor's offices or something like that. So anyway, it makes the day go by really fast though because like we have to be there at like 5:45. And so I have to make sure the kids get baths, get dinner, all of that before then. And then we're up later than normal. And so we kind of get started later the next day. The kids usually are up around the same time, but I feel like I'm moving a little bit slower. So it's already 11 and I haven't done much this morning. I've drank my coffee. We've played a little bit. I talked to my mom on the phone for a long time. I'm really close to my mom. We talk like every single morning, sometimes just for a few minutes. So today was a little bit longer. So it was really nice to kind of catch up. And now I'm sitting in my office trying to think what I'm going to make the kids for lunch. I just touched my computer, so it's very bright. I need to do some work on YouTube and trying to like kind of plan my day. So it's hard when the kids are home. Of course I have a 2-year-old who's home with me all the time, but when school's out, I have to really juggle my job, which is YouTuber. I mean, I don't like to think of myself like that, but it is time consuming. It makes sure the videos get up, editing, filming them. I'm also right in the middle of filming a lot of Disney vlogs, so I've been filming a lot. And also, like, all the behind the scenes of YouTube. Hold on, I've got to sneeze. Okay, sorry. All the behind the scenes of YouTube, getting back with brands. Like, it's a lot of emailing and different things. And I've been working really hard trying to, I don't say yes to every brand that approaches me. I probably get, lots of emails every single day, but I try to only work with brands that I actually really connect with and like. And I really appreciate when I do sponsored videos, like all of your support, because it takes a lot to do videos. Like the equipment, the music licensing, the, subscriptions to different editing software. And it really does all add up. So those sponsored videos are like what helps make the videos what they are. Back in the day, I didn't spend any money doing videos, and you can definitely tell because the quality is not great. So I'm really proud of getting to put a little bit more money and time and energy into the videos to make them better for you guys. But I really love just hanging out on daily vlogs too. Like, I love like the, really special videos and the different things, but I feel like my favorite are just the chatty vlogs and the times when you're just with me. And because as a mom, it can feel really lonely being at home all the time, even though I have lots of little people to keep me company and I love it. But you guys are like my little sounding board. So we're going to spend the day together. Here is my plan for the day. I'm about to kind of get started on lunch. I have no idea what I'm going to make them for lunch yet. We do have some, like, this is my whole thought on lunches, and I am filming the lunches this week. I don't put a lot of effort into summer lunches. Like, we do really simple things. And I hear you guys saying, we need lunch ideas and all this. Like, my best advice to you, if you're home with your kids, just keep it simple. Like, it's hot, you're probably busy. you don't have to make like huge meals. Like we do leftovers, or we'll do sandwiches or grilled cheese or quesadillas or chicken nuggets. Like we keep it really, really simple. You don't have to go crazy. Like just feed them stuff that you already have around. Like kids are so easy. Make like snacky boards and homemade Lunchables, and just like I mean, I keep lunches simple all the time, but even more simple in the summer, because, you know, I feel like the kids are constantly wanting to eat during the summer. You know, that is a thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to go delete a couple things because I just was saying I was running out of memory on my card. It's another thing I have to buy constantly is memory cards, because I film lots of stuff and I'm working on multiple videos at a time and stuff like that, and I run out of space. And anyway, I have lots of videos. My goal today is to go make them lunch. And then I've got whiny babies. We're going to play for a little while. I'm going to put Mark down for a later nap because we're going to be up later tonight. And when he takes a nap, that's my time to get work done, to take a shower, to do all of the things, because the bigger kids can occupy themselves more than this little dude. How's it going?
Color.
What happened to your colors I put on?
Cause.
Cause. He wants cause, you guys. So we're going to go put on cars or play with cars or whatever he wants to do. And then we'll make lunch. I will put that in the lunch video.
Fire truck.
Fire truck. He loves cars, you guys. Cars and fire trucks are like his very favorite thing. Police cars? Did you guys hear that? He likes excavators. Say excavator. He cracks me up when he comes to me and says excavator. So anyway, I'm gonna get moving today. I've had my coffee. I'll also show you what I end up eating. So I've been eating about one meal a day. I'm doing intermittent fasting. Let's check how long I've been fasting, because what I've been doing this week is just eating like a lunchy meal, like around 2 or 3 o'clock. I'll have like a late lunch, and then I don't eat again until the next day, and it's been working out really, really well. So I use this app. It's called Fastic. And I've been fasting for 19 hours and 8 minutes. So that's really great. I've been feeling so good. There is something about fasting that just gives you more energy. Of course, I've had my black coffee today, but that's all I've had. And I really like eating earlier. I feel like I sleep better. Like if I eat at 2 or 3 o'clock, I feel like I sleep better. They are having meals at VBS for the volunteers. So David's been eating that at dinner time. So that's been really great. So I will show you guys what I end up making. I think I have HelloFresh that I need to use. Well, I know I have HelloFresh, but I think I'm going to make that tonight. And I have a 2-portion HelloFresh meal, so I can save the other portion either for lunch tomorrow, or if David wants to eat some before VBS, it may work out better for him to eat here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I will show you guys when I get all of that done. We'll spend the day together. I'll tell you how VBS goes tonight. I'm actually hoping that Nate will stay a little bit later tonight. So how VBS works is like there's a main like praise and worship time. David's playing in the band for that. And then you go to 4 different stations. There's like an outside time, a lesson, a video, and a snack. We made it through 2 of those. Well, almost 2 of those. And then we had to leave. So, yeah, I'm going to get it for it. We're going to play cars. So I'm hoping maybe we can go a little bit longer, but it's a lot of stimulation. There's a lot of kids because it's several churches combined, like hundreds of kids. So he did really great last night, and we're going to hope for even better tonight. Mark, did you have fun at Vacation Bible School?
Fire truck.
That's all he cares about, is fire truck. They have nursery for Mark, and he got in the car yesterday. I said, did you have fun at Vacation Bible School? And he said, nope. But I think he really did. He's telling me a story. You're telling me a story. Ambulance? Okay, we're going to go get our ambulance on. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Things are crazy. I just laid Mark down for a nap. It's a little after 2. I got a shower. I don't know. You have to work it out. Lucy's doing math, and she's asking me 100 questions. I'm like, figure it out. Like she wants to try to do it in her head, and I'm like, you have to write it down sometimes to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some lunch. So I'm trying to decide which one I'm gonna make. I think I'm gonna do the Asian one. The Asian ones are always my favorite. It's like a Szechuan beef. And I already have some rice cooked, so I'm just going to use that instead of making fresh rice. I'm going to use that up. But I'll show you guys how that comes out. After I eat and I kind of let my hair air dry for a little while, I am going to blow it dry, but I feel like it just feels good to let it air dry for a little while. It is so hot outside. I thought about taking the kids outside, but it is like heat index over 100, really, really humid. So we're just going to hang inside. The kids are working on some like educational electronic stuff, doing some math and stuff like that. So I'm going to make lunch. I've been doing laundry and all the things, but I know we're going to have a really busy evening. So I'm just going to try to chill, maybe read a little bit of my book. I'm very behind on my reading. I'm reading right now The Guest List, and so far it's good. It's a little weird, but it's good. But I have a lot more books that I've checked out on my Libby app that are going to go away soon, so I've really got to catch back up reading. So I'm going to make lunch. I'll show you guys. Let me go ahead and show you the card, the recipe card. Come into the kitchen. Right here. Does that look good? Szechuan pork and green bean stir fry, but I switched the pork out for beef. You can do that with HelloFresh. I believe that's what I did. So I'm going to do this Szechuan beef. Or actually, I may have switched out. I know I switched out one of the recipes. I switched out beef for pork, but I think I'm going to leave the pork for this one and switch out the beef for the tacos, because I have like tacos coming up, and I think I like those better with beef. Maybe. Mark is really, really upset. He does not want to take a nap, so I'm hoping that he actually takes a nap because he's going to be up late tonight. I try to like put him down an hour later than normal. He's been going down around 1. I've been today and yesterday I put him down at 2. Yesterday that worked out fine. Today he's not having it, so I hope he's not just overtired, but he's kind of fussing in there. Hopefully he'll go to sleep, but I'm gonna make this. I am gonna leave the peanuts off. As candied peanuts, I never hardly use those because Nate's allergic. I don't like to be candying peanuts in the kitchen, so we just will have it without the peanuts. But yum! My HelloFresh link is always down below if you guys are interested. Not sponsored. All right, you guys, so this doesn't look so good. So have half for later. Either tomorrow I'll eat it or maybe David will want it. I'm going to chop it with a little bit of green onions. It looks so good. So what I've been doing is like, sorry if I was covering up the microphone just then. There it is. What I've been doing is like having a little bit of a kind of appetizer snacky thing while I cook lunch or dinner, whatever meal I'm going to eat. And today I had one of these Tillamook white cheddar. Actually, guys, I got these on sale. Me and Lucy went into Kroger yesterday to get some medicine for Nate, like his normal medicine. We hit the cheese jackpot. I don't know why our Kroger marks down cheese so much, but they do. They always keep me in cheese. These Tillamook sharp white cheddars, which are really good, marked down to 99 cents. I got 4 bags of them. And then they also had a bunch of, it's all put away, but in here you can see little bags of Monterey Jack and Colby Jack. We got a bunch of those. I spent like $10, so I guess we got around 10 packages. And we will have cheese for a while. So I always like to look at Kroger because in their clearance section, they have some really good deals. So I had one of those cheeses. I also had a peach, which was delicious. And now I'm going to have my meal. And then sometimes I'll have like a little dessert after, just depending on if I'm hungry still or not, if I want it. If not, I will just close my window and I'll wait like it was like 21 hours or something since I had eaten, and I feel so good doing it like this. I don't know if it'll work for everybody. It probably won't, but it's working really great for me. So that's what I'm having for lunch. Guys, I still have to get ready, and we have to get all the kids ready, but I am running to Walmart to get some tennis shoes. I have like really bad cracked heels, and I just have to wear tennis shoes when I go out. And the tennis shoes I have are so gross from all the yard work I've done, and even washing them is like they're so stained. So I'm gonna run to Walmart and just see if there's like a cheap pair of shoes I can get. David's here with the kids, but he's got to leave in just a few minutes, so I'm rushing a little bit. It is hot. I'm gonna see what the car says the temperature is. Oh, it's in Celsius. David's car is turned to Celsius. Whatever 35 degrees is Celsius, that's how hot it is. Do I even have my phone? I'm gonna have to go back inside because I don't think I have my phone. Okay, so sorry. I know the air conditioning's on. By the way, 95 degrees. 35 degrees Celsius is about 95 degrees, according to Google. Ran into Walmart. I got these. They will work. They're only $12. I'm afraid they're going to get gross really fast because of this like fabric material, but they're really comfortable. I had to get 10s. A lot of times I'm 9 or 9.5, but 10 are the ones that fit. And then I was running through and I saw these shorts, and I don't really have any shorts that aren't like super short, like shorts that I could wear to like church events. So I got those. I didn't have time to try them on, so hopefully they're okay. If not, I'm going to keep the receipt and we will take them back. But anyway, I'm gonna go back home. David's got to leave for VBS like right now as soon as I get home, and then me and the kids have to be there in less than an hour. So I think I'm gonna put my hair up because it is so hot. I'm gonna like put it in a bun or something just to keep it out of my face because I am sweating with it down. And I've got to get everybody's stuff together, bags packed. Mark needs a diaper bag for the nursery. I've got to have make sure Nate has all of his stuff. And we're going to fingers crossed on all the prayers that we're able to go longer at VBS this time. It's a lot of stimulation for Nate, but he said he wanted to go back. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll definitely let you guys know. So we are home from VBS. Lots of funny stories to tell y'all. We got there, got Mark in the nursery. Of course, Mark screamed. We're still getting used to leaving him in the nursery. He does not like it. But as soon as we like leave for like 2 minutes, he's fine. They said he did really good. Then we went into the big, everybody like starts out in the big like sanctuary, and there are hundreds of kids. Like I said, there's a bunch of churches coming together for this VBS. I'm sitting there with Nate. We get there and he asked to look at my phone. And I was like, no, you know, we're here at VBS, maybe in a little while if you need it, but we can do this. Like, let's just listen to the music. Well, more and more kids kept coming in. The vibe got crazier and crazier, you know, like all the kid noises and hype and stuff. Nate did have his headphones on. He's sitting there. He asked me again to look at my phone. He likes to look at my Libby app. But I was really trying to like save that for later. And so I was like, no, we're gonna get through this, you know, like let's listen to the music, let's sing, you know. So I'm trying to like get him to engage. He sits there for a few minutes, and then like I can't even tell you, because when I tell you this, you're going to be like, you were sitting right by him. How did you not stop him from doing this? Nate goes from sitting perfectly still to moving in like 0.000 seconds, 1 second. So we're sitting like on the end of the aisle. There's kids and an adult at the other end of the aisle, or at the other end of the row. He gets up and takes off. Like he's sitting there, and then all of a sudden, he's gone. And I, of course, am like 1 step behind him. He runs past the other leader. There's 2 ways he can go. He can go towards the stage, or he can go out of the sanctuary. I was very glad at first that he turned and went not on the stage, because he's done that before, like try to run around on the stage and it's really hard to get him off and everybody's watching. He didn't do that. He ran out of the sanctuary. I'm right on his heels, but I'm running as fast as I could. It's a good thing I'm wearing tennis shoes. I'll just tell you that. So I'm running as fast as I can. He's running past people. In hindsight, I should have yelled like, somebody stop him, you know, but I'm just trying to catch him, and I'm running as fast, like all of my energy is going to catch him, because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking he's going to run outside, and this church is on a huge intersection, like in a big highway. And if he got outside, he would be in the parking lot, but it's not far to the road. And so I was just like, all my energy was, so everybody saw me like running as fast as I could, chasing this child. He runs all the way through the lobby. It's a big church, all the way through the lobby. And then he thankfully, instead of running out the door, he ran up a set of stairs. I knew once he did that, I was going to be able to catch him, because there's only so many places you can go up there. And he ran quite a ways upstairs before I caught him. By the time I caught him, y'all, I was like, I'm like so tired. And so I was like, what? You cannot run. And again, like, I think he was very overstimulated. I think it was like fight or flight. You know, he asked me several times to look at my phone. And this is what I've heard from talking to like an autism specialist back years ago that was part of our school district, which she was so amazing. Sorry if y'all hear that. Mark's being loud. Mark, stop that. She said, and a lot of times when there's like a high overstimulation moment, like church or restaurants with a lot of noise, Mark, or our house where our toddler sounds like he's beating up something. Stop that. Lord. So it's like WWE in here. Anyway, she said if Nate has something to focus on, it's easier for him to tune out all the external stimuli. And so we've used that. If he can read a book, if he can listen to something in headphones, if he can focus on drawing or anything. Of course, Nate doesn't really like to draw, so that doesn't normally work. But reading usually does work. And I feel like I'm torn about it because I feel like, is there a point in him reading a book while we're at church? Is he getting anything out of it? Like, should we just leave? Like, should we just leave VBS and come home if he's going to read a book? But I do think, like, his brain is capable of doing multiple things at once. He's proven that many times. So I do think it's still getting inside of him. Anyway, and so after that, I was like, you can look at my phone, just stay on the Libby app, which is library books. So he's reading library books during like the worship part. Our first station was outside time. And it's just like one of those perfect storms where like every single thing tonight was like something that Nate just could not do. It was the activity, and I forget the lesson in this, but one of the activities was taking off your shoes and putting your feet in ice water. If y'all know Nate's aversion to getting wet, like he loves the pool and stuff, but he does not like getting wet. And like it wouldn't have worked. If his socks got wet, if his shoes got wet, if his feet got wet, there's no towels to dry them off anyway. And he would have hated the ice water too. So I was like, we ain't doing this. We're not going to start off with this. So we kind of stayed out there for a while. And then Nate was kind of getting over watching everybody do it, and he wanted to go inside. So we went inside and just let him take a little break, decompress a little bit. David was with me at this point. The next thing was lesson. So we let him keep the phone. We sat with him, like me and David on either side of him. Of course, all the kids are just in the floor, but we kind of sat in chairs with him. And the very first thing they do is break out spray bottles of like, you know, like hair, like spray bottles, you know, like little hair gun. You know, we have them here to wet your hair. And they start telling all the adults to spray all the kids. And there's some lesson. I don't remember what the lesson is about growing, feeding, and watering. I don't know. I'm just thinking, please no one squirt Nate. Please no one squirt Nate. We will be disrobed here, you know. And so nobody, we were telling them, like, don't squirt Nate. And they were fine with it. So, but he did listen sort of as he had his phone. And so he did pretty good through that. We made it through that. The next thing was a video. We made it through half the video, and then he started just getting really loud. And I feel like when he does that, like he's really disruptive for the other kids, and it takes away from their experience. So I just took Nate out, and we just sat and kind of calmed down. The very last thing was snack. And so I was like, oh, great, because I had seen like some of the preschoolers had goldfish, and I was like, goldfish would be great. Although I did have an emergency bag of goldfish in my backpack because I wasn't sure what they were going to have tonight. We get in there, and no, the elementary snack is peanut butter. It's like a yogurt peanut butter dip with like apples or something and carrots and ranch. Like he doesn't eat any of that, and like peanuts are, he's anaphylactically allergic to that. And he's wearing like a wristband. So they were very aware, and they were like, you know, this has peanuts. Like, can we get him some yogurt without the peanuts? I was so worried though about cross-contamination. Just like the handler, like we have to be really careful. It's not like we just have to be careful. We have to be super careful with peanuts. Just the fact that the other kids were eating peanuts around him made me very nervous. So we just left the room after about 5 minutes of that. I just couldn't take it anymore. I didn't feel like it was worth the risk, even though no one was even on our table. Just like everybody breathing peanut air. Like it just really stresses me out because Nate is so allergic to peanuts. So that was our last group. We left it a few minutes early, and they had like one final little song session. But still, we did way better than yesterday. We made it through even more, so I'm very proud. Nate is in the bathtub right now. I'm about to go get him out. He's just soaking and relaxing. That's like his chill time of the night, just to like relax, and he just loves that. So I'm just letting him have some quiet time. About to lay Mark down because it's like 20 till 9 right now. But I wanted to tell you guys the funniest part of the whole night. The whole lesson tonight was God is with me wherever I go. They chanted that over and over through all the stations, like teaching the kids about God is with me wherever I go. And then the kids would say, awesome God, after that. It was like this whole thing. And so I said, Nate, do you remember what the lesson was tonight? We're getting in the car. And I said, remember, it's God is with me wherever I... And Nate goes, run? I'm like, no. He is with you wherever you run, but you're never doing that to me again. So we had a long talk about how when mommy says stop, you don't run from mommy. It's very terrifying because we could be anywhere dangerous, in a road or whatever, and he just takes off running. It's not safe. So we're going to keep talking about it. In hindsight, he did ask me several times for a distraction. I'm still learning, like, you know, I think it's really easy when I watch the videos back, and then I get some comments too when I watch it back to be like, oh, well, you should have done this. Like, I say it to myself too, or I have comments like, well, you should have done that. It's really easy. Hindsight's 2020. In the moment, you're just like flying by the seat of your pants. And I am not perfect. Like, I am just learning. I am not an expert at any of this. Like, we're just taking it a day at a time. But we had a great time. We survived. Everybody's alive and healthy. Lucy and David should be home any minute, and Lucy will be so excited. Like, I know she's gonna be like this when she gets home because she just had the greatest time ever. So anyway, I know this video is getting really, really long, but I thought you guys might like to hear about Nate's breakaway run. He ran right by our youth pastor, and he was like, man, he is fast. I'm like, yeah, I know. He did that for me one time at the beach. Really hard to catch him running in sand, I will tell you. Almost, it was impossible. Somebody had to like stop him. A stranger had to stop him. Another hindsight thing, I should have yelled, somebody stop him. Didn't think of it. I was just trying to catch him. And everybody was like this, like just watching him. They were like, what is going on? These weren't like our church people that know us, you know, so they probably weren't sure what to do. But anyway, if you see a mom running after a kid and you're in the kid's like way, like just grab them. Anyway, I love you guys. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be